Welcome to Ty's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is January the 12th. Should be the 12th because tomorrow night is going to be Hard to Kill. It's going to be today is January 12th, 2024, because I know one of my videos I said 2023. I did not mean to do that. Like I said, I'm going to keep saying it until I get to know it's 2024. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got some WWE Smackdown to talk about. Looks like there's no new Knockouts World Tag Team titles. Because today was supposed to be the last day that we get new championships for TNA. But they didn't at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. They did not show anything for the Knockouts World Tag Team titles. Maybe they will maybe they're getting rid of the tag team titles because I don't think the tag team title is even on the line on Hard to Kill. No, they are not. So I have no idea. Let's see who else who's just declared to be in the Royal Rumble. I don't know. I don't think anyone said they're in the Royal Rumble this week. Ladies and gentlemen, we had, whenever this thing wants to push, we had, no, just Drew McIntyre and there's Bianca Belair. Nobody else said it. We had Logan Paul. We had a video package of Logan Paul and finding out who his opponent is for Royal Rumble. It's Kevin Owens. And now he has a big black eye because that cast that Mr. Kevin Owens is wearing. And Logan Paul told Kevin Owens, if you show up at the Royal Rumble with that cast, that now their United States Championship will be canceled. But Mr. Kevin Owens, he said some words. And Logan Paul is going to sue him and all that stuff. But Kevin Owens says, how about you be my guest of the Kevin Owens show and then we could talk about it. So that's going to happen there. We got Bobby Lashley coming out and because he got attacked and he landed on his head from Karen Cross with that beating. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits came out and they were pissed. Mr. Karen Cross and the AOP. Bobby Lashley called them out now into the ring, but the lights went out. There's Paul Ellering coming out, points at the Titantron, and Karen Cross had a video package. But there was nothing happen. Nobody attacked anyone. Ladies and gentlemen, we were supposed to have a match between Grayson Waller and Cameron Grimes, but Cameron Grimes got attacked by the Bloodline. And Paul Heyman is mad because Roman is in a fatal four-way match at the Royal Rumble. But remember, Roman is the one that made this match happen. He didn't let one person win in that triple threat match last week. He attacked all three guys. Him and the Bloodline attacked them. So Paul Heyman he's just pissed that there is a fatal four-way match. And then Nick Aldis, some reason he was outside the ring, I guess to check on Cameron Grimes. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Aldis just made a match for the main event. It would be a 6-man tag team match, but if the Bloodline could find a tag team partner. If not, it will be a 3-on-2 handicap match. So that happened there. Ladies and gentlemen, then we had the tag team match. Humberto and Angel versus the LWO. Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde. With Santos with Angel and Humberto. And Zelina Vega with LWO. It was a pretty decent tag team match. Carlito came out. Santos thought he was going to come from the ramp, the stage. But he didn't. He came from the audience and started beating up Santos. They fought over the barricade. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Angel got the win with a roll-up. And Angel and Humberto gets the win. Then we have Bianca Belair versus Bayley. And ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of weird things that happen in this match. But, because when you're a heel and you have teammates, you throw the person out of the ring, they distract the referee, and your teammates attack that person. The Damage Control did not attack Bianca Belair when she went outside the ring. She did it multiple times. She had her head hanging onto the middle rope. Referee was distracted by Bayley. They still didn't do anything. And then Bianca Belair went outside the ring, and Bayley was distracting the ref with her leg. They didn't do anything. Even Dakota Kai didn't do anything. I don't think she's allowed because she's injured. But Asuka, Kairi Sane, and Io Sky didn't do it. Didn't do anything. The winner of that match was Bianca Belair. She gets the win. And ladies and gentlemen, backstage, Dakota Kai thought Bayley could do this. Bayley is questioning it. What happened? And Dakota Kai just pulled her to the side and saying that we thought you could handle Bianca Belair by yourself, because if you want to win the Royal Rumble, you have to do this by yourself. I have a feeling Sasha Banks might become to WWE. Why I think that? She's going to get kicked out of the Damage Control, and they're not going to be called Damage Control. They're going to be called something else, because it's going to be Io Sky, Asuka, and Kairi Sane. It could be a Japanese faction name. I don't know any Japanese faction names, so I'm not going to try that. But they could kick out Bayley. It could be at the Royal Rumble. Somebody tried to eliminate Bayley, or they did eliminate Bayley, and then they start beating up Bayley. And then Sasha Banks comes out. She gets help. And maybe Dakota Kai will do the same thing. Help Bayley if she's 100% before the Royal Rumble. But ladies and gentlemen, I think Sasha Banks might come back. Because there's no... on AEW, there doesn't feel like anything is about Sasha Banks right now. They're not talking about the best woman or the boss. But they're not talking about anything about Sasha Banks. Nobody's saying anything like that is towards to Sasha Banks or Mercedes Moné. Because if she comes in AEW, she would be Mercedes Moné. If she comes to WWE, she would be Sasha Banks. So, ladies and gentlemen, it feels like WWE is hinting that Sasha Banks might be coming back. Because who else is going to team up with Bayley? Charlotte Flair is injured. Becky Lynch is on Raw. But they weren't really a team like Sasha Banks and Bayley was. Right? That makes more sense if they had Sasha Banks come out and help Bayley. So I'm still thinking Sasha Banks might come to WWE. Because if Bayley gets kicked out of the Damage Control because of Asuka, Io Sky, and Kairi Sane, she needs backup. She needs help. And that could be Sasha Banks. So I want to see what's going to happen. But like I said, if she doesn't show up tomorrow night at TNA Hard to Kill, and she doesn't show up on AEW before the Royal Rumble comes up, she might be an entrant to the Royal Rumble match. If she doesn't show up like 2 weeks. Because we got 2 weeks away until the Royal Rumble. But if she could show up on Raw, she could show up on Smackdown before the Royal Rumble. Or she could show up on AEW before the Royal Rumble. Or TNA Impact before the Royal Rumble. Who knows? Anything could happen. So Bianca Belair won the match. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we had Carmella Hayes versus Austin Theory. Nobody won this match because they had to stop the match because they both looked like they got hurt. After, I think Austin Theory tried to do a Spanish fly on the turnbuckle, and I believe they both landed on their heads. or back of the necks. I know Carmelo Hayes did, but I don't know what happened to Austin Theory. I think he landed on his head as well. It was a botch, but they had to make sure that they're okay, not further bad injury. But this could be like a plan, because Carmelo Hayes is supposed to be in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic with Trick Williams. So this could be part of that because they're having a little rivalry between those two. Well, they're slowly building it up. That's what I was trying to say with Sasha Banks and Bayley. They're building up Sasha Banks coming back. They're building it up. That's what it feels like to me. That's what it feels like. I don't know what you guys think, but it feels like they're building up Sasha Banks to come back to WWE to help Bayley. That's what I think. But Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams are having a little disagreements. So they're building up this rivalry between those two. So if Carmelo Hayes gets injured, or he's out of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, what's going to happen with Trick Williams? And he has to find a new tag team partner at Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. And then he could blame Carmelo Hayes for that. And then we got a brawl. We have a storyline happening with them. Or Carmelo Hayes is actually hurt, and I hope he's not really hurt. And it's even Austin Theory. I don't like his character, but the guy in real life, I wish he doesn't get hurt in real life. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope they are okay. I hope it's a story for NXT for Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. But if it's real life, I hope they are okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're supposed to have a six-man tag team, but Paul Heyman didn't find a partner. He has Carlito. He has Bobby Lashley. Pretty Deadly kind of offered to team up with the Bloodline, but they heard who their opponents are, and there's only one person allowed to team up with Jimmy Uso and Solo because it was a six-man tag team match. So Paul Heyman couldn't find anyone. So Jimmy Uso says, I'm worried. But Solo says he's not worried. And then they attack. When Randy was coming to the ring, he got attacked by the Bloodline. That's why they're not worried that they got rid of Randy and turned it into a tag team match between AJ Styles and LA Knight. It was a pretty decent match. And then, ladies and gentlemen, when Jimmy Uso was about to tag Solo, at the end, Randy Orton comes back and destroys the Bloodline, RKO's Jimmy Uso, and they weren't done there. Randy Orton, LA Knight, and AJ Styles just beat the living hell of the Bloodline, just like the Bloodline did last week to Randy Orton, LA Knight, and AJ Styles with Roman Reigns. And they did a triple powerbomb. They did a triple powerbomb onto I think it was Solo, into the announce table. That's pretty cool. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below. Leave a comment below. Hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys. Maybe I'm hoping that I could get a thingy bobber, a stream for Hard to Kill. If not, I will see you guys on Sunday. That's all for me today. Tyler's out. Bye.